Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here with episode number 9 of our Pokémon Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough here on the channel. In the last episode, we started dealing with the Hexagon brothers here at the Cipher lab in the middle of the desert. We did a number of successful captures of shadow Pokemon, a number of snags, I should say, not captures, because captures and snags are different things, of course. And we are back. There are 2 more Hexagon brothers to deal with before going further into the lab. Now, technically, I guess we could go even deeper right now, but there's shadow Pokemon to be had. Pardon me. We're going to have them. So first of all, let's take a look at our team as they are currently sitting, because, of course, we got to start off with a team recap every time. This is our newest addition to the team, Gulpin, currently shadow Pokemon, quirky-natured, with the Liquid Ooze ability, so if they try to drain any HP away from Gulpin, they're going to hurt themselves instead. And we got Shadow Blitz, Shadow Hold, Sludge, and Toxic for the moves for the time being. Next we have our naughty Poochyena Whoopi at level 13. She has Runaway ability, and moves are Bite, Poison Fang, Dig, and Heal Bell. Next is our modest Mead, the Ladybug at level 13. Swarm, to up bug moves in a pinch is the ability, and Aerial Ace, Psybeam, Supersonic Refresh. Gotta love all those bug moves, right? Next we have another purified Pokemon, Cindy the Teddiursa at level 14 with the Lax nature. Pickup ability, might pick up items to help us out, and moves are Return, Metal Claw, Lick, and Refresh. Next up, we have one of our returning Pokemon from a past game back in Kanto, Pokemon Blue. We have Dratini at level 23, a serious Pokemon from the Safari Zone. I like how it shows the Safari Ball captured in. It's really cool. Anyway, Shed Skin is the ability, healing the body by shedding, perhaps. I believe it's like a 1 in 3 chance to heal a status condition at the end of every turn, except possibly Freeze, as we've discussed before, with Dragon Rage, Ice Beam, Iron Tail, and Thunder Wave for the moves, and last but not least, our starting Pokemon from Johto in Pokemon Silver, Snapper the mild Totodile at level 23, Torrent is the natural ability, Water Gun, Ice Beam, Dragon Claw, and Dig. So let's go ahead and deal with, I guess, in traditional Power Ranger, in the history of Power Rangers, Red is always the leader, unless you're talking about the Aquatarian Rangers, I believe, the Alien Rangers that appeared at one point when Tommy and the rest of them were turned into kids. The Alien Rangers were led by the White Ranger, which I don't think they were supposed to have been, because I'm getting off on a tangent. I'll talk a little bit about that as we deal with this blue guy. Go on home already, or you're looking maybe to have a battle with me. Yep. Let's do it then. Alright. Of course, you're going to have a shadow Pokemon on your team, Blue 6. Or Blussix. Looks like Blussix. But yeah, I always thought it was interesting. Do you guys out there know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Power Rangers? And I don't mean the current Power Rangers. I don't mean the new movie, which I really wanted to check out. I didn't get a chance to. I don't think it's in theaters anymore, but I heard things about it. I would have liked to check it out, but I'm talking old school. Not super old school. I guess this was the time when it was matched up with the White Ranger, which was the second incarnation. Not the second, I don't know. See, it was all based off of the Japanese Super Sentai series, and I didn't follow any of that. I was all just about the American version. Man, there's a lot of lag this time. I probably should have tried rebooting the system. I'm not playing any time directly after the last recording. This is actually later on in the day. I did go out, as I said, I was going to pick up some sort of healthier options for foodstuffs, and I did that. As it turns out, I forgot a few choice things. I mentioned how apples are a good alternative to, a candy bar or something if you're looking for something to snack on. I didn't pick up any apples. I did pick up some peanuts, though. I like peanuts, nice little snack. Interesting, though. I was thinking about talking about what I picked up today. Something came to mind. When I was a kid, it sounds like an old person, back in my day kind of thing, but I never really knew of anyone having peanut allergies. Now, it seems to be all the rage nowadays. Let's Shadow Blitz the Horsey and go for a bite onto the Goldeen this time. There we go. Why is this so laggy? This is terrible. We gotta get inside out of this place soon, even though I think the lab is gonna be just as laggy, unfortunately. Unless the elevator sort of reloads what the scenery is like. I don't know. I'm hoping it is. As soon as we go down a floor, I hope it's nowhere near as bad as this, because look how slow this is. And I tried every possible setting to try to make this less cringy. There's no setting that uncringes this. Anyway, what was I talking about? yeah, I gotta go back out tomorrow, pick up a few other things just for the healthier options. Admittedly, I did pick up a chocolate bar while I was picking up the healthy stuff. I wasn't quite ready to give up on them all just yet, but once I do have the apples, and another nice little snack I love is grapes as well. I'm gonna see if I can pick up some of those. How did I miss? Of course, we got Sand Attack, didn't we? What Sand Attack? I can't even remember. Alright, Shadow Blitz the Goldeen, and the Spheal. We're gonna try the Poison Fang, see if we can land it. Might not, but we'll try our best. Peck Attack into our Whoopee. We're not whooping about that. Come on, get back there, Poochyena. There you go. Shadow Blitz into the Goldeen. Is it a knockout? No, but it's pretty close. Suddenly it sped up a little bit. But I gotta go back out. I gotta pick up. What else do I like to get? Carrots. I like carrots too. As far as like the snacky stuff goes. Shadow Wave. Are you kidding me? Critical hit again. Oh, good gosh. I'm getting tired of these critical hits. Alright. Come on in, Cindy. I tell you, if we lose one of these Pokemon before we have a chance to evolve it, I am going to be so nettled. Shadow Blitz the Goldeen. We're going to... I don't even care if I knock this thing out. We're not going to. I'm going to go for return. I want to get as much damage as possible on this field for that critical hit. In fact, I hope I critical hit it. If I don't make the capture, I really don't care. Cost us another injury on our Poochyena. I think that puts all of our first 3 Shadow Pokemon down to 2 injuries apiece. We'll find out in a little bit once we get back to the PC, because we got to heal, of course, and add the injury mark. No critical there. Now that one did 12. A critical will not knock us out. We will survive with at least, I'm going to say about 6 HP. That does nothing. Alright. So then, let's go for Sludge and the return combo. How much do we do with our Sludge? It's not super effective, but it is stab. But I think you're quite defensive, Spheal. Critical hit. Alright, now does the return knock you out? Because I'm pretty sure it does. Even if it doesn't, the poison is going to knock you out. Go away, Spheal. I'm glad we're knocking you out. Critical hit. This is not how I wanted to start this episode. Many times, things happen in these episodes that I don't want to start them off in such a way. That was the last time I thought of that. I think it might have been back in Coliseum. I know it wasn't that long ago. Goodbye. I will catch you next time. What do you mean next time, Professor? Well, wait a minute. Watch what happens here. Beat you, Blue 6. Uppity brat! Got 680. You keep the Spheal? Weird. When I get serious, the consequences can be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. Okay, so we aren't going to get to see what I was going to show you. That might only be for... Well, obviously it didn't happen for any of the... Let's call them the Rainbow Rangers, basically. The Hexagon Brothers. So I guess we could go back and fight him to get that Spheal. Interesting, they give you sort of an unlimited amount of potential Shadow Pokemon to add to your collection here. I shouldn't say unlimited, but you don't have, like... What normally happens is you have a one-shot to capture the Pokemon, and if you fail, you can't get it again, at least immediately, but I'll explain that more as we get closer to it. So let's mark once again. We got, yep, all 3 of our first 3 Shadow Pokemon that have been purified are at 2 injuries each so far. I don't want to lose any if I can help it. And let's just go ahead and deal with the Red Ranger. Let's finish off these Hexagon Bros. What do you say? That look on your face. It says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. That's right. Alright then, I'll play with you a while, or to while away the time if you want. Yep. Alright, bring it on! So what do you got? You're the leader, I presume. I really don't know. They don't really say which of these is the leader. If there is a leader, maybe they're all on equal levels or whatever. But Slugma and Houndour. Which one is the Shadow? I'm going to say it's probably the Houndour. The reason I'm saying that, we just recently used Lady Slug, a Shadow Slugma, back in Coliseum. So I want to have a different Pokemon added to the collection. Which one is it? Let's find out. The Aura Reader detects the Houndour. Was there a Shadow Houndour in the first one, Colosseum? I can't even recall. Alright, so since I want to keep trying to go for the reverse mode, oh, it's late. Sorry. I'm going to go for the Shadow Blitz on the Slugma, and we'll just go for... I'm going to dig the Houndour. I noticed when I was looking at Snapper, either... I think it was between this episode and the last one, I was rearranging the moves and such. I noticed that Dig has gone down to power 60, where, excuse me, whereas normally it's power of 100. And I think that's what it is nowadays, too. It's weird, like, Dig has been an interesting move where it has constantly changed the level of power that it has. And I don't even know why. Like, maybe they felt it was too powerful at 100 back in, I think, Gen 1 when we had it. But it really wasn't, because you have to spend a turn kind of charging it up, so to speak. You dig underground, next turn you hit for 100. So in a way, it's like, say, 50 damage spread across 2 turns, right? Let's go Shadow Blitz again, Slugma. See if we can get that reverse mode fired off. You can't even hurt me with this. Try it. See? Nothing. Minimal. Some, I guess. But nothing to worry about. Alright, Dig Attack. Wait, Shadow Blitz. You're quicker than our Poochyena? That's interesting. I love critical hits. One of my favorite things in the world of Pokemon. Right there. Critical hits. Don't you just... You enjoy them when you see them. When it's you getting them, of course. Not getting hit by them. And a super effective dig halfway down. I guess... I'm going to try Toxic, and we'll try Bite. Resist the Bite. Toxic will make it somewhat easier to catch. Even though I already have our team selected. So my plan for tomorrow is to go out early in the day, because as I was coming home tonight, I decided to add some Pokemon into some gyms in Pokemon Go to get some coins. If I wake up and I get my 50 coins, perfect. But if not, I'm going to go around and see if I can claim a couple gyms perhaps for the day. Also see if I can find a raid boss, a level 1 or level 2 that I can take on myself. Because I didn't get to use my raid pass today. I didn't have time to do any battling. I was waiting for a bus, or I had a bus coming at some point, and I saw that there was a legendary egg getting close to hatching. I would have liked to stick around to see if I can get teamed up with other people to get it, but unfortunately, I just didn't have the time, so I had to skip on getting a raid boss encounter, possible rare candies, and have to wait until the next day. Now, what I am going to say, I'm close to getting enough candy to evolve my Reptar into a Tyranitar. I'm at 91, I think, as far as the candies go right now. 9 more, and I can get myself Tyranitar. My first Tyranitar. First Houndour as well. Well, in this game at least. Captured immediately. I don't want to try to take on the blue guy just yet. I will leave him for the time being. I will be able to get that Shadow Pokemon later on. What the? You're not supposed to be tough! Sure I am. I'm the main character. I kind of don't want to leave one Pokemon behind like this, but I will do it just to make things interesting. I guess it helped to while away some time. Alright, so can we go in here? Yes, we can. Okay. Last time we were here, there were items, I think. Oh, I love this area. No lag at all. Nice. Oh, 3 Pokeballs. Perfect. Replacing some of the Pokeballs we just used. I will have to go heal, but that's in the next area. Alright, more items over here. There used to be stairs, didn't there? They seem to have changed the layout. The stairs did take us down to, remember back in the first game, Colosseum, when a couple of Cipher peons blew up the access outside the subway? I don't see those stairs anymore. Alright, let's go heal up and head down this elevator. Unless we don't... Do we need a certain card key? Maybe we do. We might need to beat all of the Hexagon brothers, actually. Wait, we already did that. We might need to take all the Shadow Pokemon, maybe. But we'll find out. I'm going to pop in here first. And what is this? Can't access this at all. I think we needed to use that last time to open these doors. But it's just open. There's a card reader. Yeah, we did it last time. Oh, come on. Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. Who says? Yes. No lag. I'm going to love battling in here. Cyclopeon Corla. Duskull and Skitty, a couple of Gen 3 Pokemon I can't wait to see in Pokemon Go. I don't know if you've heard or not, for those of you that follow Pokemon Go, but there is a rumor. I don't know if anyone has any sort of confirmation on it. We might be seeing Gen 3 spooky Pokemon for the Halloween event coming up later this month, of course, which coincides with Halloween. And let's go with Shadow Bliss to Skitty and Bite the Duskull. So it'll be neat to see. Neat, nice. I almost did that thing again where two of my words combine into one and spill out as some sort of weird sound effect. But it'll be neat to see if we get to see some some dark or ghost Pokemon from Gen 3. They got a lot of options. We got, what is there? There is, I wonder if they would, if they do this, I wonder if they would include Nuzleaf and Shiftry in that collection. And if so, would they include Seedot? Or Seedot is pure grass, but it could come in because of the Nuzleaf and Shiftry possibilities. Alright, once again, Shadow Blitz and Bite Attack. You know what's going to really be bad about this whole area here, this lab? Every time we need to go back to heal, we got to go back to the laggy floor where that computer is sitting. But what else is there? So, of course, there's Duskull, there is Shuppet, their evolutions. Other ghosts, well, Absol could be something. I don't think off the top of my head, what other ghosts and dark Pokemon are there? I was about to say Spiritomb, but that's Gen 4. Nightshade, you're gonna hit me for 14 damage? Really? That's actually a significant chunk out of Whoopi's HP. Back that off, would you please? Once again, Shadow Blitz. Once again, Bite Attack. Down they go. Testing my knowledge here. I was just thinking earlier, as I was getting home from all my daily out and about goings on, I was thinking about ice types. For some reason, just ice types in Gen 1 came to mind, and I was really racking my brain to think. Cloyster, Dugong, Articuno, Jinx, and I couldn't think of the fifth one. I knew there were 5 ice types. It took me a while. I realized Lapras, of course, Lapras. Oh my, I'm not supposed to lose to you. Why not me? Why? If not me, who? Basically, right? Alright, you are done. Since we're here, we'll heal quickly. We're still on the laggy floor, I forgot. But the battles are going to be nice and smooth. Excellent stuff. So, I was watching quite a while ago, I guess this was sort of like the hype thing on YouTube. Pokemon YouTubers were doing this thing called basically the Gen 1 challenge, the Gen 2 challenge, yada yada yada. And your challenge was to name all the Pokemon of a generation. Ooh, we're getting some massive lag here. I guess the deeper we go, the more graphics intensive this is going to be. So bear with me as we, I guess, limp our way around this place. I think this is the right way to go. Once we get into some battles, this will be not quite as terrible. Oh man, I really don't know what the deal is with this game over the other one. Ugh. XD001's failure is going to send our plans right off the rails. I wish we'd finish up with this research and get out from this dank underground warren. Warren? I've never heard that term used before. Hang on. You guys can see what's happening here. There's nothing happening here. I'm Googling this one up. I clicked the wrong thing. I don't want to see the weather. This is wasting time. But, okay, Google. Warren definition. A network of interconnecting rabbit burrows. That's interesting. Or a densely populated or labyrinthine building or district. An enclosed piece of land set aside for breeding game, especially rabbits. Interesting. Anyways. What? Who are you? Where'd you get in from? Got in from the elevator. Speed things up, please. Yes. Cipher R&D Tech-Ot. Clam Pearl and Corfish. Alright, do I have to switch Pokemon out? I gotta get Mead in here. Mead's level 13. He needs some more leveling up. Dolphin and Whoopi come in. Do we see any Shadow Pokemon from Tekkit? I kinda doubt it. Alright, could be a third Shadow Pokemon in the reserve, though. Let's go. I think they're both pretty physically defensive, but especially not so much. So we're gonna bite the Clam Pearl. Let's just not see any hardness, please. That lags out the game as well. What was I talking about? Try to figure out more of the... Oh, there's the reverse mode. Actually, you're pretty close to getting purified. Maybe I should go and do that. To end off this episode, do a nice little bit of a speed up. No, you know what? I will do it off camera, because with all the lag we're already experiencing, after this battle, I'm going to go back and purify. I hope you guys don't mind missing out seeing it on camera, but I don't think you will. You're not really missing too much. I'll come back in the next episode. We'll have our purified Gulpin on the team with a nickname. Still going to think of a nickname for you, little buddy. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to call you to calm you down. Let's go for Bite onto... Let's see what we do to the Corphish. It has hardened, so if Shadow Blitz happens to be physical... But again, I somehow think it doesn't matter what the target stats are like. Just based on what I'm seeing, I really don't know. Oh, we flinch it. Excellent. Clamp, get out of here. You can't clamp us. You actually totally legitimately can. I just don't want you to. Alright, so Shadow Blitz into the Clamp Pearl. Not bad. I think one more gets the knockout. Bite, does it take down the Corphish? You ain't no Crawdon. Yeah, you ain't resistant to no bites yet, little buddy. Down you go. And last Pokemon in is going to be a Zubat. That can't be a Shadow Pokemon. Alright, I was going to say, I don't kind of want to catch it if it is a Shadow Pokemon. Water Gun. Oh, why are you so frail? Alright, so since we can't heal mid-battle as per my own restriction, we're going to switch out. Time for Mead to come in. There's no way the Zubat's going to have Wing Attack, and there's no way they're going to predict this and go for Wing Attack on what was Dark-type Whoopee. If anything, they're going to go for Leech Life, which is super effective on Dark. Or they just go Astonish. Which still does okay, I guess. 6 damage. It's going to take a lot more than that to astonish us into unconsciousness, though. Meanwhile, the Clamp Pearl falls to a Shadow Blitz. Whoopee leveled up! Yeah! Whoopee indeed. No new attack, but that is okay, as long as she gains some more defense, perhaps. Shadow Blitz. Let's go with Psybeam, super effective. Leech Life. Who you hitting? We both resisted. Astonish would have been your better bet, but you didn't go for it. Kind of astonishing you didn't think of that, eh? Oh, and the Liquid Ooze hurt it. Excellent, very good. Psybeam, super effective, half damage. I'll take that. And we get the Confusion. Everything is just coming up Millhouse here, isn't it? And you somehow survived that. But I'm going to say, based on the luck that we've just been having, you are going to knock yourself out, Zubat, in Confusion. Unless somehow you get a critical super hyper beam or something and knock us out. Well, let's go with the Aerial Ace. First, we're going to call Gulpin to calm it down. There you go, buddy. And the knockout right here. Boom! Goodbye, Zubat. Pretty unfortunate turn for our unfortunate friend Tekot, but works for me. Defeated. Why? What did I do to deserve this? You attacked me. 3-time league champion. Alright, now I'm gonna lag out the game. This is bad news. I've got to alert Lovrina about the security breach. Get out of my way. In fact, could you hurry things up a little bit? I think we might want to call it a day. Wait a minute. Okay, yep, Gulpin can be purified. I'm kind of curious, though. Let's go further down in this elevator. Oh, I guess we can't. We need an ID card. Alright, then. So is there anything in here to check out? Does not look like it. We're just going to go... I guess we got time for one more battle. Wait, I got to switch and put Need. Actually, I got to heal. Let's grab ourselves a potion. And you can take that there, Whoopee. Should we go another potion? No, because we can heal up above if necessary. Let's just switch our Pokemon around so that Need takes the lead with Gulpin to gain the experience. Oh, and Cindy picked up an item. What do you got? Antidote. Very cool. Kind of hoping for some more potions and stuff. I wonder if she could possibly, like, I know at one point in one of the games, back when the TMs were single-use items, you could get multiple, like, TM26s. They would find you Earthquake. It doesn't appear to open from this side. It did in the last game. You guys messing with everything here? But you could get multiple TM26s, which was pretty cool. Earthquake is a pretty decent attack, and you could get a bunch of them. No running in the hall! Who are you, my principal? Cipher Peon, Javion. Would like to battle. Leading off with Doduo and Taillow. Doduo is scary. And hey, couple bird Pokemon. I just put my bug in the lead. Let's see what the levels are like. I might want to bring in Snapper for Ice Beam possibilities. Level 13, 14. No, that'd be a little bit overkill. So since we do have our heart gauge all the way down, I can start using other moves. I'm going to go for Sludge onto the... Which one? I'm going to say the Doduo is probably the fastest. I'll go to Sludge onto the Doduo. I'm going to bring in Cindy. Yeah, Cindy needs the experience more than our Poochyena right now. Come on back, Mead, you can handle these things. Cindy, come in. Hopefully your defense can handle these drill pecks coming your way. I don't think we're going to see drill peck. We see Growl, first of all. Alright. So, I'm also going to try recording. I'm recording this late at night. I'm going to try to record Pokemon TCG for the week. I did mention how the live stream, for some reason, the YouTube settings or whatever, set it to like 6 months ago. I don't know why. I can't really get it to show more recently or not, so I guess because of that issue, I'm going to record another Pokemon TCG video featuring the deck that I use, because I didn't even do a deck description. I kind of didn't want anyone that was watching to know what the deck was all about. You guys learned along the way, for those of you that took part, but okay, we're going to call you. We're going to return the Doduo. Why not? But I really like the way this deck works. And I don't want to jinx anything. I don't want to spoil anything, but we might be seeing something interesting regarding Shining Legends later on this week, possibly over the weekend here on the channel. I'm hoping to get myself a couple of the... Stop growling! A couple of the Venusaur from Shining Legends to revamp my, in real life, my IRL Mega Beedrill EX deck. Because although I can't use Sceptile anymore in the standard format, this Venusaur is a great addition regardless. Alright, so we've been growled. Still, Sludge is probably our best move. Yeah, Sludge Doduo and go for return onto the Tailo. It's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. Perfect way to end the episode there, I guess. Quick Attack does almost nothing. We see Quick Attack from the Doduo. No, we see a Peck. Okay, that's not as much to worry about as I would have thought. Not bad. Sludge Attack. I know we've been growled a couple times. We get the critical. No, we can't. We get the poison. No, we can't. In return, we're hardly doing a thing to these things. Just one critical will do the trick. So let's try to poison the Tailo as we return the Doduo. Another growl, really? You're just itching for a critical, aren't you, Tailo? Imagine if they included critical hits in Pokemon TCG somehow. Or what if they put critical hits in Pokemon Go? I know they have critical captures. How would that even work? Another thing that is going to be interesting with Gen 3, well, even Gen 2, like, they haven't released Smeargle yet. And how are they going to do that? Because, like, Smeargle, the way, of course, it's used, it permanently copies the last move used against it. But how is that going to make sense in the terms of Pokemon Go? Like, I don't know. And if you use a TM on it, are you going to replace it with Sketch, you know, like, and re-sketch a move? Who knows what's going on? That's maybe why they haven't released it yet. I don't know. And what I don't get, though, is why they haven't released Delibird yet. Because there's nothing really unique about Delibird. I guess just the fact that it can only... Well, it only naturally learns Present, of course. But, like, you can TM other attacks on it. So, it could have other attacks, technically. I don't know. I don't work for Niantic, so I have no clue what's going on in their daily meetings, I'm sure. Every morning they sit down around this big, huge table and they discuss, what do we do about Delibird? And the resounding idea from everyone is, I don't know. So they go for coffee and they just end off their meeting. That's their meetings every day. Maybe. I really don't know. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode. Let's just open up our menu so we don't have to hear all this lagginess. Plus, we can see our Pokemon. So, as I say, that is a wrap for today. I guess we're going to have to go back and heal. And as I say, off camera, I will purify our Gulpin. We'll come back in the next episode. I'll come back to this spot and we'll pick things up where we left off. So come on back tomorrow for the last episode of the week for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. But if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to leave a like down below. And if you missed any episodes, there is a playlist in the description. There's a link to that playlist, I should say. You can go check that out and share that with a friend that might want to check out my Orre Region version 2 playthrough here in Pokemon XD. And of course, if you want to see any other episodes, well, they are in the playlist. But if you want to see any other episodes of other series on the channel, there'll be some links during the outro to some other videos. Wait, I just realized, I've been saying that all this time, but the way I set up the outro, I always have this video linked to another video of this series. Maybe I should start mixing things up a bit. Because I link to the playlist in every video. I should probably start doing that. Link to the most recent non-whatever version or whatever series that you're watching. That might draw some more interest in some other stuff, but that's just me talking about YouTube behind-the-scenes kind of stuff. So you might see a change in the links at some point if you've even been paying attention. But there'll be some links during the outro to some more videos. You can check those out. You can also click on the link to subscribe during the outro as well for daily Pokemon content from Professor Chaz, such as Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, like main series playthroughs, or Pokemon TCG videos, Pokemon Go videos as big events happen, including the Halloween event coming up near the end of the month here, so that's going to be something cool to check out. And just daily Pokemon news update video thingies, or I shouldn't say daily, usually weekly, if there's enough to mention. But with all that being said, we are done for today. Once again, thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time.